Are you getting ready to look for a job? One of the most important things in getting hired is having a good interview. The first step in this process is finding a job that's best suited for you. Great places to look for available job positions are at the arlingtonteens.com website, doing a simple Google search, or even contacting your college and career education specialist. So now that you've found a job that best suits your skill set, the next step is to build your resume. Your resume should include, but is not limited to, the following information: your education, your work experiences, any volunteer experiences, and any skills that you have. Now that you've completed your resume, the next step is the interview. This is the job our candidates will interview for: legal admin assistant for Smith & McLean Law Firm.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Sean. Thank you so much for coming in on time-ish. So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I just got a dog, and I'm pretty certain I grew a couple of inches over the summer. High school's been kind of a drag. I really haven't been focusing that much on my classes because being quarterback of the football team, it's so much pressure. I probably should be working a little bit harder in my classes, but I mean, it's not like I want to be a doctor or anything hard like that. I mean, is there anything else you want to know?
No, that's good, thanks. Do you have a resume for me?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Alrighty, could you tell me a little bit about your trip to Africa?
Well, it was a good experience. Learned a lot about my community and giving back to those in need.
Okay, thank you. So why do you think you would make a good fit as a secretary here at Smith & McLean Law Firm?
Well, I think I would make a good addition to your team because of my strive for perfection, my devotedness to my job, my loyalty to my superiors, and my overall perseverance in everything that I do. I just wanted to point out,
What's that sound?
Oh, sorry, I thought I turned off my phone. Sorry about that.
Mr. Coleman, we are in the middle of an interview, and we only hire the most exceptional candidates. I have one more question for you. What do you hope to get out of your experience here at Smith & McLean?
Well, hope to meet a lot of new people and gain new experiences.
Thank you for coming in, Sean. We'll let you know about the job. Where may I contact you?
Oh, hold on one second. Here you go. Sorry for that.
Thank you.
Yep.
So how do you guys think that Sean did? Let's review what went wrong. He arrived to the interview late, did not dress professionally, had poor body language, he did not turn off his phone before the interview, resume was not kept neat, did not include contact information on his resume, and was unprepared to explain why he wanted the job. Sean, sadly, ends up not getting the job. Now let's take a look at Ryan's interview and make sure to note the differences between the two.
All right, Ryan, you may come in now. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so thank you for coming in today, Ryan. Please tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Ryan Waman. I'm a senior at Yorktown High School. I'm a very hard worker and a very dedicated student.
Wonderful. By any chance, did you bring your resume for me today?
Oh, yes, I did. Here you go.
Thank you. Alrighty, can you please elaborate on your trip to Africa and the experience you gained here?
Of course. My trip to Africa, specifically Uganda, was definitely a cultural shock to me since I've lived in Virginia my entire life. Something I gained was communication skills. I gained this because many people in Africa do not speak English, and I had to find ways around language barriers in order to communicate with them. And I realized that after overcoming these barriers, there's so much more to learn than just language.
Wonderful, thank you. So why do you think you would be a perfect fit for Smith & McLean Law Firm?
I believe I'm a perfect fit for the Smith & McLean Law Firm because I have very wonderful communication skills with others and get along well with other people.
Alright, is there anything else you'd like to ask us?
Oh yes, I was wondering, how many people do you accept into your law firm?
So we're a fairly small firm. We've got about 20 people.
Mm-hmm. And what other challenges and responsibilities would I face?
Okay. So the responsibilities would include answering the phone and managing clients, directing them in a correct manner. A couple of challenges you may face would be managing the large volume of clients and speaking with some of our more difficult clients.
Thank you. That's all my questions for now. Answering my questions.
Wonderful. So where may I contact you to notify you about the job?
My home phone number and cell phone number are both on my resume.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Ryan's interview was quite different than Sean's. He arrived to the interview 15 minutes early, dressed professionally, had confident body language and a strong handshake, turned off his phone before the interview. His resume was kept neat in a portfolio, and his resume included his contact information. He was well-spoken and able to explain why he was applying, asked the interviewer questions about the work environment and responsibilities. Let's compare Ryan's and Sean's interviews. We saw an office job that these teens went to seek, but the skills that were mentioned are applicable to all jobs in many fields. After your job interview, it is important to follow up with a thank you note, which Sean failed to do, but Ryan did remember. Ryan ended up getting the job by demonstrating the skills needed for a great job interview, and if you follow these tips, you'll nail your job interview too.